everyone. Let's do our daily sourdough starter feeding. This is my tiny starter living on the counter. I last fed it yesterday morning. We're also gonna need my discard living in my fridge among all the pizza dough that I plan to bake tonight. Also gonna need my little thing of flour that I use just for feeding my sourdough starter. And we're gonna need some filtered water. This is how our starter grew since yesterday. We're gonna take all of this out and put it in our discard jar, which I still haven't made into crackers, but I will. I will, because it's about to overflow. And I just completely empty this jar out as much as I can. I try to get all of this because we are keeping a tiny starter. It doesn't need much of this in there. Tiny starter. And this was tiny yesterday, but this is as empty as I'm going to get it. Take it. I'm going to add some water. Splash. We don't measure here. I don't measure. Now, when I go to make some bread, which will be in the next day or two, I will actually measure this out. I will move to a bigger container and I will measure out some of the day before starter. I'll measure out about 15 grams and I'll do 45 grams water and I'll do about 60 grams flour. And that will give me a good 100 grams of starter. You know what? I have a light. Anyways, we're going to take it. We're going to do our scoop and a half of flour. We're going to clean this up. Mix it all up. Yeah. When you start to overcomplicate this, remember they made it in the back of covered wagons. You know, nobody had a scale and was measuring crap out in the back of a covered wagon. No. Were their lives perfect? Probably not. Because I did enough Oregon Trail to know that if you're living in the back of a covered wagon, you're just trying to survive. So, there we go. I'm going to take a tiny bit of paper towel. I'm going to wipe the rim just to kind of keep things neat. Now, when I do my big starter, I'll move this to a bigger jar. I'll feed it, I'll measure it, I'll be a little more precise, and I will soak this jar and clean it out. But for now, this is our daily starter. It's going to go back on my counter until the next time.